Japan. A nation often synonymous with innovation, craftsmanship, and culture, has long held the world's fascination. Its blend of ancient traditions and cutting-edge technology paints a captivating picture. The country boasts of advanced robotics, an astonishingly low crime rate, a cultural tapestry woven over centuries, a formidable economy ranking third globally, a populace marked by their robust health, and globally recognized corporate giants. This harmonious juxtaposition makes Japan appear as a societal utopia, a vision of a prosperous future realized in the present. Yet, this vision, like a meticulously painted canvas, demands a closer look to uncover the layers that lie beneath the surface, revealing both splendor and shadow. Beyond the futuristic cityscapes and the breathtaking natural landscapes, a different narrative quietly unfolds. This is the story of the lost generation, a term that encapsulates the experience of millions who find themselves on the fringes of society. These individuals, making up nearly 15% of the population, have been pushed to the margins, deprived of access to stable employment, marriage prospects, and the chance to lead a fulfilling life. As the world applauds Japan's achievements, this lost generation serves as a poignant reminder of the nation's hidden complexities, its fall from grace, and the potential for its resurgence. Let's take a deeper glimpse into the past. Take a step back to the 1980s, a time when Japan was poised to surpass the United States as the world's leading economic powerhouse. This historical scenario mirrors the current rise of China. The anticipation was palpable, triggering apprehension in the United States. Headlines spoke of an economic Pearl Harbor, conjuring imagery of Japan's economic dominance enveloping the American landscape. Hollywood capitalized on this fear, producing movies like Die Hard, Rising Sun, and Blade Runner, where Japanese corporations assumed global control. The underlying concerns stem from the Japanese miracle, a 3-decade period marked by unparalleled economic growth. Japan's distinctive model, characterized by collaboration between colossal corporate conglomerates, known as keiretsu, and the government, appeared to surpass conventional Western paradigms. These keiretsu formed intricate alliances, where major corporations held stakes in only another, operating in concert for mutual benefit. Supported by loans from the National Bank of Japan, these conglomerates expanded globally, while foreign competition remained at bay. This intricate ballet of cooperation propelled Japan's economy to unprecedented heights. The stock market surged, Japanese products conquered international markets, and the promise of lifelong employment in esteemed corporations seemed attainable. However, as the 1980s drew to a close, exuberance gave way to speculative frenzy. The economic bubble burst, and the era of the Japanese miracle came crashing down. Corruption and fraudulent practices came to light, and zombie companies, propped up by loans, struggled to survive. Then came the economic downturn. But what made Japan's decline particularly grievous? The answer lies in Japan's deeply ingrained employment culture. The story begins with Shushoku Katsudo, a meticulous job-hunting process for university graduates. This process, reminiscent of a labyrinthine puzzle, involves group interviews, seminars, and rigorous selection by companies, including the keiretsu. Successful candidates secure lifelong careers, guaranteed stability spanning decades. However, the bursting of the economic bubble disrupted this tradition. Companies ceased their recruitment efforts, focusing instead on retaining existing employees amid economic uncertainty. This disruption had profound implications for those born in the 1990s, who confronted a shrinking job market. Nearly 17 million individuals, amounting to 15% of the population, found themselves relegated to part-time, low-wage jobs, their potential unfulfilled. The repercussions of this crisis extend far beyond individual lives. Japan is grappling with a demographic time bomb, a super-aging phenomenon where nearly 30% of the population is over 65, and this segment is growing at an unprecedented rate. The absence of potential taxpayers from the lost generation exacerbates this crisis. By 2050, the proportion of elderly citizens to those of working age is projected to reach a concerning 1 to 1.3 ratio. The strain of supporting an aging population with a diminishing workforce presents a formidable challenge. This dilemma, compounded by the absence of potential taxpayers from the lost generation, could culminate in an unsustainable burden on Japan's social welfare system. The lost generation crisis has given rise to another grave concern: the emergence of the hikikomori. These individuals, often men, retreat from society, confining themselves within their homes and remaining financially dependent on their parents. The seeds of the hikikomori phenomenon were sown within the lost generation, individuals who, unable to meet societal expectations, withdrew entirely. This phenomenon has since expanded to encompass nearly 1 million people, with more on the precipice of joining their ranks. This phenomenon of social withdrawal not only signifies a personal tragedy, but also presents a severe societal challenge. As this issue escalates, the government is increasingly aware of its broader implications. Efforts to reintegrate the lost generation and address the rising number of hikikomori are underway. However, the prevailing rigid work culture and lingering economic fragility present obstacles to progress. The narrative of the lost generation is more than a localized tragedy. It serves as a cautionary tale for the world. It underscores the fragility of prosperity and the far-reaching consequences of an inflexible economic and employment structure. As Japan grapples with the challenges posed by the lost generation, the world watches, a testament to the interconnected nature of global progress and the shared responsibility to forge a brighter, more inclusive future. While Japan stands as a monument to human achievement, it also reflects the intricate challenges and pitfalls that accompany the pursuit of societal advancement. Behind its dazzling facade lies a stark reminder that no society is impervious to challenges, and no nation is exempt from the need for adaptation and renewal. As Japan confronts its lost generation, the world observes, a symbol of the interconnectedness of global progress and the collective commitment to crafting a more equitable future. The economic downturn in the 1990s had profound social and psychological consequences that resonated across Japan. The lost generation found itself trapped in a web of economic and cultural shifts, leading to long-lasting scars on both the individual and the society at large. As the once promising job market depleting, young people faced a harsh reality. The tradition of shoshoku katsudo, once a pathway to stable careers, became an obstacle. Those who were unable to secure positions found themselves grappling with the overwhelming pressure of failure, a stark contrast to the societal expectations ingrained in them from childhood. This clash between societal norms and individual aspirations gave rise to a crisis of identity. The lost generation struggled to reconcile their dreams with the harsh realities of an unforgiving economy. The traditional pathways to success seemed obstructed, leaving many to navigate uncertain waters. In a culture that places immense emphasis on honor and familial duty, the inability to provide for oneself or contribute to the family added to the burden of shame. Amid this struggle, the phenomenon of hikikomori emerged as a form of self-imposed isolation. Young individuals, unable to meet the demands of society, retreated into their homes, seeking refuge from the pressures that surrounded them. These self-imposed exiles remained hidden from view, hidden away in the corners of homes and apartments, disconnected from both the physical and digital worlds. The consequences of the lost generation resonate beyond the individual sphere, reverberating through the very fabric of Japanese society. The economic downturn resulted in a significant decline in marriage rates and birth rates, contributing to the looming demographic crisis. The demographic imbalance between the elderly and the working-age population casts a shadow on Japan's future, with implications for economic sustainability and social welfare systems. Japan's rigid work culture, characterized by long hours and unwavering dedication, poses yet another challenge. The same culture that once fostered dedication to one's career now contributes to a culture of burnout and emotional exhaustion. The scarcity of opportunities has led to a sense of hopelessness among young individuals who feel trapped in a cycle of temporary employment and low wages. As Japan confronts the aftermath of the lost generation, valuable lessons emerge. The experience underscores the importance of flexibility in economic systems and the need for a safety net that supports individuals during times of economic instability. The potential for societal disruption resulting from rigid structures and expectations becomes apparent, highlighting the need for adaptable solutions in an ever-changing world. Efforts to reintegrate the lost generation and address the hikikomori phenomenon reflect the Japanese government's commitment to finding solutions. Initiatives aimed at supporting mental health, fostering entrepreneurship, and offering educational and vocational alternatives are steps in the right direction. By nurturing an environment where individuals can find meaning beyond traditional career trajectories, Japan seeks to rewrite the narrative of its future. In the interplay of shadows and light, Japan's story is not one of unrelenting darkness. It is a tale of resilience and renewal, a testament to the human spirit's capacity to adapt and evolve. The lost generation, though marked by setbacks, carries within it the potential for revival. Their experiences have sparked conversations around mental health, societal expectations, and the importance of fostering a diverse and inclusive economy. The shadows cast by the economic downturn have also spurred innovation. Japan's technological advancements continue to push boundaries, from robotics and artificial intelligence to sustainable energy solutions. These innovations pave the way for economic resurgence, while also redefining what it means to be part of a workforce in flux. In conclusion, the narrative of the lost generation is not a closed chapter. Rather, it is an ongoing story of transformation. It serves as a mirror that reflects both the pitfalls and the opportunities inherent in societal structures. Japan's journey reminds us that even amidst challenges, societies have the capacity to evolve, adapt, and reimagine their futures. As Japan navigates the intricate dance between its past achievements and the shadows that linger, it invites the world to reflect on its own trajectory. The story of the lost generation transcends borders, speaking to the broader issues of societal expectations, economic systems, and the well-being of individuals within them. It beckons us to examine the shadows that often go unnoticed and to collectively work toward illuminating them, forging a path to a more inclusive and equitable future. Thank you very much for watching, and please, if you could like and subscribe to the channel, we have lots more to explain to you about our fascinating world.